opportunity to chat with you about my love of the cross and jewelry. It's always a treat, and I love to hear from you if you have a similar story to tell. If maybe you own this cross or are one who gave it that 5-star review, call me please at 1-800-395-1601. This is the Artisan crafted filigree cross pendant. Its name is Telkari, and I'll explain why. But I study for these shows 24 hours plus out, and I don't pay a whole lot of attention to the prices because I'm studying the quality. And so when I see this come up on the screen and I go, $41 in sterling silver without this detail is incredible. Cross collectors, please take note. It's on 2 easy payments of $20.50. We have placed this on our own sterling silver chain, and you'll do so as well as we're presenting the pendant only. But I do want to move this for a second and show you that it has a generous bail at the top, so that even if you are putting a more generous chain inside of it, it will accommodate. But do you see the embroidery-like detail even on the bail, and how that repeats but then changes throughout the cross itself? Telkari is a term given within the embroidery science, if you will. And here with this piece that is done in Turkey by hand, you get that look of embroidery only in metal. And this cross is actually based on one that our friend Peyton Kelly, in his travels around the globe, saw over a church and a monastery that he had the opportunity to stay at overnight in the small village in which this piece is made. And that village is in the town of Midyat in ancient Assyria. And it is this time-honored tradition. And look, oh gosh, we've got pictures. This is great. And we'll take a look at some images. Lucky Peyton had the opportunity to stay in a sacred and blessed place that he was inspired by to bring this cross to you. And these are literally done there by hand. The detail within it honors the details that you will see in this village. A look at what you're seeing now. And when we see a closer look at Megan with the cross, we'll even point out that the top of the cross, which has a higher dimension than the cross itself, represents an almond flower, which itself represents resurrection, by no coincidence. It represents new life. Do you see where we're going here? It represents rebirth and the coming of spring and celebration. The meaning of the cross itself is embedded in the center of that cross, in that almond flower. And that is the kind of thing that brings a tear to my eye. That's the kind of thing that makes me go, this is why we wear them. To remind us that never is hope lost. To remind us that even in our deepest moments of despair, where we feel like our hopes have died, there is always more hope to be brought forth from that well inside of us. And in my opinion, that well inside of us goes a whole lot deeper than here on earth. It goes into our spirit, it goes into our soul, it goes into our faith, which is represented there in that cross. One of the most beautiful I've ever seen. That is $41. I've presented, and Megan's probably worn them in shows, gemstone crosses, and they're gorgeous, right? But if we're talking about 12 carats of gemstones in a cross form, it's not going to be $41. But there is no reason why you can't wear that representation of your faith, your spirituality, your joy, your hope, and have it be as beautiful as a piece that has 12 carats of gemstones. Crafted by hand, that is that affordable. And because it's on Easy Pay, I'm going to stop short of saying get one for yourself. I'm going to keep going and say, you know, if you've got an Easter present that you need to get, I still make Easter baskets for my 17-year-old daughter, but we've moved away from candy eggs, right, into, you know, shower gels and jewelry. And so I would love to give her something that represents what we're celebrating and do it in a way that she can wear as she becomes that young woman, that adult, and is going to have her own challenges. It's stunning. Do we have time for me to drop my ruler in real quick? Let me do that. 300 have been ordered already. From bail to bottom, it's over 2 inches. It's about 2 1/4 inch. And like I said, that bail generous enough for you to put on any chain or even leather cord that you might like. It has 79 5-star reviews, and I've really enjoyed reading your reviews on those. 13,000 have already been ordered. I'd love for you to give it a try. If you don't love it, please send it back. J270080. All right. In fact, I think I may still be wearing this. I've got 3 necklaces on right now. Is that too many? All right, so we're going to move now to our second of two extraordinary life pieces that we have in our show. This one actually is already popular. Over 100 orders have been placed. And my apologies if you come in close and my necklaces are tangled, but I just kind of grabbed it. Megan does a much better job at this. Okay. This is the gemstone pendant. Now, actually, we don't do a lot of gemstones in Extraordinary Life. By the way, that is a line that is exclusive to QVC. We have a hand in designing them, we have a hand in making them, and therefore, we have a hand in pricing them. So you don't have a whole lot of middlemen there to get their hands on and amp up the price of what is already crazy low. Guys, this is a gemstone pendant with chain for less than $30. And I'm glad, actually, that, Megan, you're wearing the rose quartz because that's the most limited already. Do you like that?
I love it.
It looks so beautiful on you. Fair skin, pastel colors, rose quartz. How beautiful is that? And I haven't even started to tell you that there's a whole lot more to this than just the gemstone, because that little metal charm that is next to the gemstone that you see on Megan has an engraving which tells you the meaning of the stone itself. So I'll show you all 5 of them. It's already popular, but I mean, really, duh. $14 easy pay. That's crazy. Let me take you through the choices, and we'll show you those charms as well. So we start here. This is the one that I'm wearing. It's the carnelian, that deep, almost like auburn, rust orange color.